everyone. Let me, wow. So, Scorpio, Scorpionic energy. Okay. You don't have to have Scorpio sun placements to be feeling this energy. This is going to be significant for anybody with significant Scorpio in their chart. Not just Scorpio suns, but Scorpio moons, Scorpio rising, any other significant Scorpionic placement, even minor aspects are being lit. Okay. I was literally just taking a shower. I'm fucking human as hell, y'all. Okay. I was taking a shower. This is the epitome is as I'm guided, right? And I started getting this overwhelming download. This overwhelming, almost like gripping, hear me, feel me, help me feeling, okay? And so I'm like talking to spirit, like, okay, I feel it. All right, like, let me check out what the fuck is going on in the astrology. Let me see if I can make sense of this essential cry for understanding, okay? Yeah, I'm wearing my, if it's not a fuck yeah, it's a fuck no shirt. Hey. It's in my shop. Yeah, guys, I went and printed out the astrology for the current energy as of like now. All right, as of like right this fucking minute. And there is a lot going on. Scorpionic energy is, I mean, it's officially Scorpio season, so the sun is in Scorpio, but there's a lot going on. We have the South Node within the last 2 degrees of Sag. Okay. We have Scorpio about to receive South Node coming up. Okay. Within the next several weeks. All right, South Node is going to be full-blown in Scorpio. This is significant for people with Scorpionic placements because South Node is instant karma for things you haven't healed. Scorpio is the sign of the deep self. There is no way you can avoid facing certain unconscious scars, especially because we have Sedna opposing in Taurus right around the 28, 29 degree mark. So as soon as South Node hits into Scorpio, Sedna is going to be right there. We also have a quincunx from Lilith going on today that's hitting Vesta in Scorpio. This is about where the facts of the reality are that you have truly abandoned your authentic self. And a lot of it has to do with repeated mother wounds with Ceres and Gemini. Opposing Fortune and where Vulcan just went retrograde in Scorpio. There's a lot going on. So I'm going to break it down by degrees for you. Now the degrees, you don't have to have these specific degrees in Scorpio. They are degrees being affected, period, in the chart, no matter where you have them and the energies surrounding it. 0 to 2 degrees is dealing with ancestral karma. This is karma that was passed down to you from your parents, that was passed down to them from their parents, that was passed down to them from their parents. It is on an unconscious level. You don't remember it, learning it, the lesson, the wounding, you have no recollection of it. It's a repeating karmic cycle. If you have placements at 3 degrees, you're dealing with this as well, but it's interesting because there's a certain unlock going on with trans Pluto on the sun's energy with Apollon. There's a certain light being shown with where these unconscious wounds are. Specifically and potentially coming from people with really strong Sagittarian placements because South Node is leaving Sag. They have learned lessons. They are releasing South Node energy and almost aiding Scorpionic energy, trying to give them a heads up or advance notice. Hey, you can nip this in the butt early before you go through this entire South Node cycle with Scorpio, right? It doesn't have to be hard. It can be transcendent. It doesn't have to be difficult or self-sabotaging. It can be a complete reinvention of the self, right? It can be light. It doesn't have to be shadow. Yeah, 2 to 5 degrees, anything within 2 to 5 degrees, that includes the 3rd degree, right, is exploding out to help you heal. Certain alignments are exploding out to help you heal, especially if you have interesting Pluto placements. Especially if you have interesting Pluto placements. Pluto energy that has healed in others is exploding out to help others heal it, okay, that are about to go through it. Pay attention to where your South Node placement is. South Node is at 1 degree. If you have any significant placement between 2 and 0 degrees Sag, it is being exploded upon right now. Literally. You have a huge spotlight going on, particularly with this message. But people in your reality, whether you receive this message or not, are going to be pinging on that specific placement. Whatever you may have between specifically 0 and 2 degrees Sag. 6 degrees is kind of off the radar. Okay? 6 degrees is kind of off the radar. Which, to be fair, is kind of feeling like a blessing right now, because anybody with significant 6 degree placements or multiple 6 degree placements is seeing the chaos around them, feeling the chaos around them, but they are aware that it's not their energy, okay? 7, 8, and 9 degrees. If you have significant placements in your chart between 7, 8, and 9 degrees, or repeat 7, 8, or 9 degree placements, right, meaning there's more than one placement showing up between 7 and 9 degrees, and it's significant for you, you will not pass until you heal this shit. We've got Saturn at 7 degrees. We've got Vulcan retrograding at 8 degrees, squaring it. And we've got Chiron at 9 degrees in Aries. It's quincunxing on Vulcan. It's sextiling on Saturn. You will not pass. You have to understand, if you have significant 7, 8, 9 degree placements in your chart, Spirit, the hammer is coming the fuck down. This is the divine order of things. You cannot martyr yourself the way other people have martyred themselves. Especially in the realm of friends. You also cannot detach to a detriment. Think about just the energies that I've spoken about. If you have significant other degrees, right? Because we're about to get into 9, 10, and 11 degrees, which is a detrimental shadow energy surrounding mother wounds that need reconciling. Mother wounds that are literally touching on this Gemini energy with Admetos. Think about your mother for a moment. Did she have a lot of friends? If she did, were they the wrong crowd? Were they healthy for her? If she didn't have a lot of friends, did she used to have good friends that she pushed away? Because Saturn's the strongest energy here. Aquarius rules the house of friends, goals, and dreams. Visions of the future that we hold for the self, that we reach only through higher perspective. Are you repeating your mother's karma? Why was your mother hanging out with the wrong crowd that wasn't good for her? Why was your mother pushing good friends away? Because she didn't have time, or they didn't understand her, or she felt like they weren't loyal to her. The only other thing going on in Aquarius right now is Jupiter. And Jupiter and Neptune. Jupiter is at 22 degrees, Neptune is at 20. They both got big orbs. Big orbs. They are definitely affecting each other's energy. How? And I'm definitely using the mother as an example. How did your mother take certain actions against herself because she didn't believe the people that loved her were loyal to her despite herself? This is the issue at hand here, especially if you have significant aqua placements. The big saving energy right now is what's going on between 22 and 24 degrees. 21 and 24 degrees. Venus is in Sag at 21 degrees, sextiling between Jupiter and Zeus. Jupiter and Zeus in mythology are the same. There are two different aspects of the sky. Jupiter is the big old planet that we all know about. Zeus is a minor planet, dwarf planet, asteroid, whatever you want to label it. It's a luminary that also represents a secondary facet of Jupiter. They're in trine, both at 22 degrees, one in Aquarius and one in Libra. Zeus is in Libra. The Venus and Sag energy with Juno at 24 degrees. Sextiling on these two. Sagittarian love in a chart has an absolute duty, feels an absolute duty to bring higher perspective forward to help you see. They are feeling duty. Especially because South Node is leaving their sign. These energies are big. Jupiter with Venus and Zeus are trying to help you see through the illusion of the soul with Neptune. The deep illusion. The disbelief in those who love you being loyal to you. Well, I didn't do this. Why would they want to talk to me? Well, I didn't do that. Why would I reach out to them? Well, I didn't do that. They probably hate me. Well, I didn't do that because, you know, this or that reason. And now I can't because of whatever. You are receiving this message in divine time to know, one, you are absolutely loved and that those loyal to you are in fact loyal to you, especially if you have significant 20 to 24 degree placements. Wherever in your chart. You have to know the people that love you are loyal to you despite yourself. Get the illusion that they don't love you out of your mind. Out. They're the people that know you are struggling the most. They know you're fucking struggling. They can feel it. They wish you would reach out to them more. Sagittarian energy, strong Jupiter, and Aquarius energy. If you have someone or know someone who has Jupiter and aqua placements, anybody with significant Mars or Zeus placements in Libra, strong light placements towards the last third of Libra. They are helping you. Because they want you to be in balance with yourself. 28 degrees where Libra is, knowing that Sedna is bringing in this emotional shattering, okay, dealing with Uranus and its sign. Anything from 13 to 14 degrees in the chart is dealing with a potential emotional unloading. This is an ego shatter, being deep. It's a reality shake. It literally feels as if someone has shaken you and said, what are you doing? Wake up. What are you doing? What are you doing to yourself? How is what you're doing to yourself shifting your reality to your detriment? Anything at 28 degrees is literally diving to save you and bring you back to balance. They are diving to save you from yourself. Despite the extreme stubbornness surrounding your willingness to drown. You can't say someone didn't love you, that someone didn't try to save you from yourself. Myself included. I'm here as guided as fuck. My natal Mars is in Libra. I'm a Sag sun. I've got Jupiter in Aqua. Trust me, I know why I was guided to go live right now. I know why I was guided to go live right now. Do not repeat the karma of your mother. Do not let go of friends who you know are loyal to you despite yourself, who love you despite yourself, who know that you are struggling and wish you would reach out. Don't think that you can't. Don't think that you can't. Do not make excuses. It would prove to be detrimental. If you are hanging out with the wrong crowd and you are not appreciated and they are truly not loyal to you and they wouldn't have your back at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning if you needed them, why are you friends with them? How are they bettering your life? How are they bettering your future? What, because they're keeping you busy, distracted from yourself in the moment? What of your mother's karma is being repeated? Who are you letting go of and attaching to? Why? We're talking Scorpionic energy right now. Scorpionic moons are going through a fucking roller coaster. Scorpio suns are trying their damnedest to hold shit together, but don't want to deal. Scorpio risings are going through the mud. You will rise or you will sink into the mud. Scorpio risings might be having the most difficult time, especially with South Node about to enter Scorpio in the upcoming weeks. They're already feeling the rattling of the deep. They're already feeling rattled. Scorpio risings, I hope you hear this message. Get ready. Because you're either going into a South Node in Scorpio, eyes wide open, or eyes sealed shut. And you got to see what's going on. Understand Jupiter right now, literally as we speak, is exactly 108 degrees away from the sun. If you divide 360, which is the total degrees of the circle, by 108, you get 3.333333333333333 on forever. Jupiter is giving you endless and infinite choices in this moment to ascend. If you haven't prayed in a while, pray. Call in Jesus. I ain't playing. Jesus, help me. Straight up. Your ascended masters, you don't like Jesus, calling Buddha. It don't matter which one you call. They are all on call right now, like an emergency hotline. Please pray. They're waiting. They're waiting. There ain't no one better to call on than Jesus with Scorpionic energy. He is the resurrection and the ascension and the transcendence. He is the epitome of Scorpionic energy as a guiding guardian, as an ascended master. Get into Christ consciousness. This is not biblical woo-woo whatever. We're talking about the actual lessons in the divine mirror that Christ taught people. It is about forgiveness of the self. It is about the forgiveness of others for their quote unquote mistakes that you've deemed or perceived as mistakes. Doesn't mean that they were. This is about being super fucking humble and accepting all outcomes. Scorpio rising, you make it through this cycle with South Node. Count your blessings and your bliss because they're going to be huge. You go into the Scorpionic South Node with a clear eye that you could see from a higher perspective with this Aquarian energy what you're doing and how it is panning out in the blessings of the greater scheme of things. You will be just fine. This isn't a merry-go-round for you. This is a fresh, clear path, should you see it. We're talking mother wounds. It doesn't just pertain to friends. Did your mother abandon her dreams? Did your mother shoot for a specific dream because that's what she was told was acceptable? Because she had a natural knack for it, but didn't actually enjoy it. What was her dream? Did she chase the wrong dream? Did she abandon her dream? Did she give up on herself? What karma did your mother leave you with? Because this is your time, Scorpio energy. This is your time to literally rise above it, to rise beyond it, to transcend it, to morph and be something greater, to come back stronger in this life than your mother ever was. This is your phoenix rising moment, should you choose it. You can absolutely choose it. Trust me. Especially, trust me, especially if you do have placements within 9 to 11 degrees. You're definitely dealing with detrimental shadow mother wounds that you need to reconcile, beyond a doubt. 17 to 19 degrees, you have to face the reality about how you have absolutely abandoned your soul calling and correct it. You have to get on board with yourself. The ship didn't sail. You haven't built it yet. You haven't built it yet. How could it set sail without you if you're the fucking builder of your ship? This is where the Neptune illusion needs to be removed. And the soul purpose needs to come back into the picture. Understand the 24 degrees, the elements there. Spirit is loyal to you. The Sagittarian energy with Venus and Juno there is absolutely loyal to the healing that you're going through. Whether they're Sag suns, Sag risings, Sag moons, Sagittarian Venus or Juno, Sagittarian Mercury placements, Sagittarian Estrella placements, White Moon placements. These light elements are going to war with love as their weapon for you to defeat the shadows that you're dealing with. They've been through this cycle. They've already been through it. Pluto and Eris squaring off at 24 degrees. Trining on the Sagittarian energy and squaring on each other. They don't want to have to deal the big fuck you stick punishment to you. They don't actually want you to suffer. They will only do it if they have to. Pluto squaring Eris is trying to push you out of self-created mayhem. Inner havoc. It's sextiling on Venus and Juno. It does not want you to suffer. If you suffer, it's because you chose not to heal and heed the energy being given to you, the message being given to you, the awareness being given to you, the eye-opening cry of this energy that is saying, please see, you're not alone. You're not alone. You can believe you are alone. You can wallow in your loneliness all you fucking want, but it doesn't mean you're actually alone. Doesn't make it real. Might be real in your head. It's not real in the reality, though. You are not alone. Hell, I'm here right now proving you're not alone. Ripped out my fucking shower. Literally ripped out my fucking shower by my angels. You need to go live right now. You need to go over this with people right now. It did. It stopped my whole day. I had laundry I was planning on doing. That got put off. Like, I was guided. So whatever you're going through, you are in control of it. Not via manipulation of what's going on out there and people out there, but because you're in control of yourself. Because you can reset when you feel alone and be like, I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. I got Jesus Christ on call. I got Buddha on call. Oh yeah. Scorpionic energy is feeling it. It's probably going to get even more intense over the next few days, over the course of the next week, because Vulcan is going to Kazemi back across the sun. If you didn't get it the first time you were hit with it, you're gonna get it the second. And Mars is entering your sign. Mars is at 28 degrees Libra. It is going to move into Scorpio shortly. It's a second home for Mars. It's a second home for Mars. Mars is going to dig in. Dig deep in. And go to war with the shadows you have under there. And healing ain't pretty. It's not sunshine and rainbows. Healing is not sunshine and rainbows. That comes after the healing. Being healed is sunshine and rainbows, not the healing. The healing is when you re-break a bone to set it correctly because it didn't heal right the first time. Healing hurts. It does. It's a lot. Maybe that's why it's so important for you to understand how not alone you are. And that the people that love you really do fucking love you because you're lovable. You're worth loving. No one's abandoning you because you feel like you've made a mistake or you disconnected. You don't have to stay detached. You can see the higher perspective instead. You can dive into the wounding surrounding your mother and see how you are, in fact, potentially repeating them. Following the wrong dream, following the wrong crowd, ignoring the right crowd, ignoring the dream, the soul calling. I hope this message helped and reached you in divine time. I do. God knows I got a whole lot of love here that is loyal to each and every one of you that tune into me. Whether you're subscribed or not. Whether you like the video and give me a thumbs up or not. I fucking love you. I fucking love you. You understand? I don't need anybody here to tell me they love me to know that I'm loved. But I will absolutely tell all of you that I love you, just in case you forgot. I love you too. Y'all got this. Success is your choice. It's your choice. You get endless opportunities to quote unquote fail. Why? Because success is essentially the only option. Spirit has never said, not once, you failed 1 billion times. You're done. You don't get any more chances. It doesn't. You know why? Because failure is not a part of the design. Divine design was not designed to fail, and you are divine. You are divine. You were not designed to fail. The program in place is success only, which means you have infinite opportunities, and there are infinite ways to go about healing. This right here, the awareness, is the easiest one right now. Catching yourself, seeing yourself, being self-aware in the mirror. Who is around you? What is being said? What actions are being taken or not taken? What advice would you give someone that you have to take yourself? You have to take the advice you're giving, or it wouldn't be in your mirror. Think about that. Think about that. I hope it helps. God knows I got a slew of Scorpionic placements, 8 of them, plus cusps from Libra and Sag. I'm gonna watch this message back myself. And I'm gonna call in Jesus. And I'm gonna call in Jesus. Jesus, help me fucking see the light as I re-listen to this message. Because whatever it is I need to know, I want to know it. Point blank, period. I choose to ascend and transcend. Success is a choice that I am capable of making, as is for all of you. So, until next time, guys, I love you all very, 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 very much. Remember to love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.